choices right away.
What
Why?
choices?
Did you look it up?
Well, no, I've just started a game before.
Oh, you're freaking
But
stupid.
you have no files.
Yeah, well,
According
I'm
to
the
the
same.
stream.
Because
There
I
are no
didn't do
files.
anything. Do anything relevant.
Well, you've already gotten to the police station.
I don't think so.
Really?
I got to a guy and he was like, I got a fucking gun. And Leon's like, calm down, dude.
That's like
Oh.
the second screen of the game.
It's barely anything.
Yeah, I didn't get very far.
I could tell. Did not get very far.
You know what
indeed.
choice if he doesn't make right
Pretty
away,
fuck
you just
off.
point it off to him.
Don't do that.
Point it off after you're not able to make it anywhere like that.
There's not
Just
really
let me
choices.
dig my own grave.
I mean,
2
It's fine.
is probably the most linear,
mm.
but it has
No,
more
no,
outcomes because it has
Files.
4 different scenarios.
Alright, so.
Resident Evil.
Darn files. Okay.
The second.
Also, so this is gonna be my first choice that disappoints you.
What the hell is C? What does this do?
No more tank controls.
How does that
Oh
work?
my God.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna fuck you over, so.
Isn't there
It's gonna
automatic
be normal.
still?
Huh?
There's still automatic.
I
High
don't know,
levels
North
of
American
violence.
version did not have it.
And we're going.
Resident
The
Evil.
blue blush.
I think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious, sure, but you used to do red.
Nope.
Like
A bizarre incident
Blue.
occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon
They never
City.
respect the game.
It was later revealed that the terrible
This is why he'll never
disaster
get subtitles.
had been caused by the T virus,
I
a
can try.
mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in
Just to
bioweapon
recap the
experiments.
first game for those of you who have not played it, or
The
if
Raccoon
or
City
like
Police
games.
Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began
He didn't play the
investigation.
technical first game, he played the remake, and very
The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill
It
Valentine.
actually took him 17 days of in-game time.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments
Is it
were far.
true? That
Yeah,
seems
he actually
legit.
had 49,000 deaths.
Who, Barry?
We had to count on a sheet of paper, because that kind of 99 deaths, it just doesn't show up anymore. But the counter doesn't go that high. Man, this is dark.
Yeah.
These FMVs are super low quality. This is the power of VNC.
Unfortunately. But hey,
Got better
Well,
models though, apparently.
an Ultra HDMI is coming in.
That's not gonna help this. The resolution's still gonna be ass.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be crispier.
Not the FMVs.
Oh.
Since these are video files,
That's true.
you can't really uncompress these anymore.
Guy's a maniac. Why
Another
do you
thing. I was gonna try emulation for this, but it does not work well on Project 64.
Yeah.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this?
It's okay. It's pretty jarring when you emulate these games because you get such crisp models and such blurry
What are these
JPEG backgrounds. It's really bad.
All right, that's far enough. Don't move.
It's probably better to keep everything the same.
Don't move.
That's the one
No.
drawback from the rendered cutscenes. If you go back and play like GameCube Resident Evil, it's still beautiful to this day. But if you go really back, these games that looked amazing at the time, running on modern hardware, look even worse than they did. It's incredible.
You know, this new camera is really helping out with the lighting. Remember how bad the old camera
Wait,
was?
don't shoot!
Down.
It's the same.
I guess this
Can't
was a
stay
good
out here.
investment.
Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
It was like too much. It was the only way.
There.
Just like, look at the
It doesn't look like methods on screen because our people
Block the line.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
Anyway, the
You're
new
a
Resident
cop,
piece of
right?
ass and this game's clear.
Yeah. First day on the job.
Sister
Great,
Chris
huh?
Redfield.
Name's Leon
from the first
Kennedy.
game.
Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire.
And the whole
Claire Redfield.
her story is
I
looking
came
for her
to find my
brother.
Chris.
She never comes to spoilers. Her story is basically goes off the front cover. But actually, Code Veronica,
Hey,
sequel to
did
this,
you open the glove box?
Claire
Sure.
returns
Yeah.
There's
to
a gun
find her brother
inside.
even harder,
Better take it with you.
and she is more successful in Code Veronica.
See, I didn't watch this open.
Well, you're right.
I was just trying to. There's like a video of this in Ultra HDMI. I was just
You
trying to do
okay?
a comparison, so I just skipped the opening.
Still in
It was
one
like,
piece.
Which is fine.
You know, it's hard to explain.
Maniac's gonna ram us!
Here comes the guy who says, why are you fighting?
Run!
He became a zombie. We all know the zombie. He gets hit that shit. And that is certainly it. This is how the game starts, actually. You two get separated, and depending on which route you're on, you're either in front of or behind
Head to the
the
station.
truck.
I'll meet you there.
You actually have to take two different paths.
Now, I remember this. Yes, I do remember this so bad. So I'm gonna get. I feel like.
You'll notice that he constantly has to stop.
Oh, cool. Can I go in here?
No,
It's not
it's not that kind of game. This isn't Dead Rising, buddy.
Oh. Alright.
He's already failed. He's got a bit in the first screen.
Look, it was like the second screen.
This is how, it's actually, I don't know. I would call it first screen. I guess it's more apt to say first area.
Oh. Alright.
Lack of tank controls does not help this man.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
He doesn't believe him.
No, he does. He's
Oh,
just
right.
like, I'm just being a little
Sorry
more
about that.
intimidating before I put my gun away. Just
I
like
thought
making
you were
flinch.
one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on.
Hold on.
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong,
Did he
the
just lock
entire
the door,
city
man?
was infested with
I feel like
zombies.
this guy was voiced by the dad from the Monsters.
Maybe.
There's a lot of similarities here.
Was he like Dracula?
What? No, he was a Frankenstein.
Oh. Oh, alright.
Oh, this is interesting. I expected to stay in there longer. But no, don't go back. Don't go back, you fucker.
What?
Just go ahead. I was just saying, I expected you to stay in there, but you're actually on track to get a secret.
Oh. Oh, bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't want you to go back. Just saying.
That got bad real quick.
On your
In there.
current, yeah, he's dead. He, if you stay in there, you see the zombies just break in
Oh.
and just eat him.
Nah, fucking damn.
Yeah, here's the fun part. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go this way, alright? Just go this way, man. You get away from these zombies, alright? Well,
Nope.
guess what, Dick? Dead end.
Alright.
Alright, you can't get the secret anymore.
That's fine.
Just letting you know. Since it'll tell you when you beat this round anyway, I'm pretty sure. If you
Blood.
go from the beginning to the police station without picking up anything, a special zombie will spawn that will have a key. Special key. And for those of you who played the first game, you will realize that special keys in this game, or any of the games really, special keys mean costumes. Everyone loves costumes.
Well, I will probably play this game. This will be the one, like, more classic Resident Evil, that'll probably play way more of this than it's on the N64. So,
Yeah, I think 3 is on it too, isn't it? Is it just 2?
It's just 2.
Really?
Yep.
It's weird, because they did that whole connecting the storylines through the EX files or whatever.
Yeah.
Figured they'd put 3 on.
It's got the randomizer too, so that'll be interesting.
It's kind of strange how interested in Resident Evil Nintendo was. Up until Capcom fucked them over with Resident Evil 4.
Well, they got a lot of the ports, right? They
did end up getting ports of all the classics except Code Veronica on the GameCube.
They got Code Veronica X.
Did they?
Yeah.
On the GameCube?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Well, yeah, they got ports of all the classics on the GameCube. There you go. And they actually had a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah. They did, didn't they?
Yeah. Which was not canon, but it's a shame that game is not canon because it stars my 2 favorite characters, Barry Burton and Leon Kennedy. Leon S. Kennedy. The S is very important. There's no mention of Leon's name in the series that doesn't say the S of Leon S. Kennedy. Jesus, dude.
I thought this would work out in your favor.
No, when you stand on something, they just end up puking angrily at you. You can take a little bit of damage from the puke.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of fucked up.
Blood just feels like a Zeebo version of some shit. You do not know Zeebo is a Brazil-only console. It's hot garbage.
I actually don't know shit about that.
Oh.
Please tell me more.
It was a hot garbage Brazil console for people who couldn't afford the new PS3s and Xbox 360. It came out around the time of PS3, I believe. And it had like N-Gauge level graphics, I would say. Really bad. It was a home console. But it had Resident Evil 4. It had a port of Resident Evil 4 on it, and it was really not a good time.
I think I know about that.
I've probably shown you a video. It is hilariously bad.
Yeah.
But I guess I shouldn't pass judgment, because if it's the only Resident Evil 4 you have, it was alright. It had the
It was
weapons.
something.
Some of them. Didn't really have the story at all. I don't even know how far it goes. I feel like it probably doesn't encapsulate the whole game. Because it kind of just dumps you into the first area of enemies without so much as a fucking how you doing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Honestly, yeah, I wish we had more time and I could have run Resident Evil 1 for this, because the difference is so amazing. I played Resident Evil 1 for so long, just making sure to beat it on all the difficulties, beat arrange mode. And, wow,
No.
watch out, bro. Beating arrange mode in 1, and, basically just trying to get my time down, unlocking all the secret weapons. And you get really used to the really stiff, you know, like Frankenstein animations of the zombies. And I remember after leaving that game, I was like, that's a really good game. But I really wish like the zombie heads would track you and like they were a little more animated. And you play this game and it's like Capcom in the past heard me and was like, I got you, buddy. And these animations are just amazing, and there's head tracking, which I didn't expect in just the next sequel, you know?
Yeah.
If you look for beta footage of this game, they've got the Resident Evil 1 animations, and it's super janky. But they really outdid themselves with this.
Oh my fucking god. This is a lot. Oh no. This is where the tank controls get, like, useful.
Yeah, this is actually the whole point of the tank controls, was when you're changing cameras, you don't have to change what you're pressing on the D-pad or on the stick.
You don't have to.
Sometimes you don't. I mean, if you keep moving in that direction, it'll, like, not fuck up. Like, if you keep moving straight, it'll keep going straight.
Yeah.
The problem is that
Ooh, let's go.
they're not consistent, because now that you keep moving straight on another screen, now to move right, you have to, like, move down or up or something. It starts getting weird, And with tank controls, the whole purpose was that the controls are consistent the whole time.
Yeah.
Once you get used to up moves forward instead of up moves up, I mean, you can get away with some pretty tricky stuff. Plus, I don't know with these new controls if it actually makes it easier to turn. It looks like you just instantly go whatever direction you want, right? Try going back. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I feel like that actually probably breaks the game.
Probably.
But I don't know. I got pretty.
See, I'm bad, so.
I guess I got pretty good at the tank controls, and you can do whatever you need to in this game, even though the turning's slow. And in 3 they add the quick turnaround, which just is a huge game changer. Though I much prefer not having a dodge button. 3 gives you a dodge button, and it's useful like once or twice, but it kind of fucks you up more than it helps you most of the time. Anyways, we're in the PlayStation, and here you're introduced to the save mechanic. You use resources to save. I feel like it's a game, or a game mechanic that you never see anymore. Just people complain, people like you. Complain.
I didn't complain about it, it just freaked me the fuck out.
That's the point. There's so much tension, and I love it. Because like managing saves as a resource is so brilliant to me. Because normally you're low on ammo, you're low on health, and you think, whatever, I die, I go to the next checkpoint. But no, you can be low on saves too. So it gives you the incentive to power through.
Oh, man.
Play better. And you actually have a stake in what your character's doing.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
He's referencing the first game.
Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Really, it serves the
Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
This is the first time I've seen a man,
Fine,
an African American,
but I'm coming back for you.
hold someone
Just
at
hold on.
gunpoint and give them something.
Did he hold me at gunpoint?
He did. He said, "Go,"
Wow.
and he gave him something instead of taking something away.
Did he lock the door too?
Yeah, he doesn't want you in there. He got bit. Did you see it? He's fucked up. He knows what's gonna happen.
I didn't think he could move.
Pretty sad. What's interesting, I think in the first Resident Evil game, they only referred to them as monsters. And in this game, they drop all pretense, and they actually say the zombie word. The forbidden word in zombie movies, zombie. You know, ironically, they do say it in this, which is incredible. Blew me away. Unfortunately, the voice acting is a little silly in this, but it's nowhere near Resident Evil 1 levels of silly.
Unfortunately.
That shit is incredible. You're already hurt.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's a little dark in here. I don't remember being this dark in the main area. Like, you got lights on, and it's this dark.
N64 lighting, man.
I guess so.
I'll show you later what some Ultra HDMI footage looks like. That was not really a good time for that.
Yeah.
But I think it does make a difference.
Oh, I'll tell you something neat. In the extreme battle mode that was added, I don't know if it's in the N64 version. I know it's in
I don't
Dreamcast,
think so.
and it's in the PC version. And I think the GameCube version.
Oh, fuck.
It's too dark to see anything.
Bullshit.
No, don't worry, it was nothing. It was a bird.
Bullshit.
Anyway. In the extreme battle mode, you can actually play as Chris Redfield.
Oh shit.
And he has
I
the
don't
pistol
remember.
from the arrange mode in Resident Evil 1 that gets critical headshots occasionally. Which is really interesting that they added that.
Can't be activated since the cord is cut.
Oh, pro tip, always check security guard bodies, or I mean cop bodies. Check them twice. Like, at first it'll give you some flavor text like, oh, he's fucked up. And then the second time you check him, you get ammo. Always get ammo off police corpses, I believe. Pretty sure it's only against ammo.
Oh, heck.
This is the first NPC we beat in the game. This is my first quest. This day it's raining.
Oh!
And I don't know if you remember Hunters.
I remember Lickers.
There you go. Already we are hitting new levels of
Like I said, you died in blue.
Pro Plan. Yeah, at least the blood was blue, right? So it just looks like you're really sick instead of dead. Well, that was a good time to mention. Yeah, you were actually on your first day of the job, Leon was. It's his first day as a cop when he comes in and he sees all this bullshit.
We have to...
Oh yeah, you can't skip these.
Oh,
That's why you
man.
gotta not die. Because you can't skip this crap.
Who are you?
Alright, well...
Oh,
guess we'll
you
just
must
bear
be the
with
new
it.
guy. Leon.
Leon.
Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
He didn't say
What
the full name.
happened?
Leon
About 2 months
S.
ago,
Period.
there was this incident
Kennedy.
involving zombies
Alright, it is very
in
important.
a mansion
His middle name is
located in
Scott.
the
You need to
outskirts
know
of this city.
This will be on the test.
Is it Scott?
Chris
Scott, Leon Scott
and
Kennedy.
the other
think I
STARS
knew
members
that.
discovered that
Maybe.
Umbrella
You didn't think anyone
was
else his
behind
middle name?
everything.
Is that ever mentioned?
They
Well,
risked
that's
their
like part
lives to
two.
reveal the
Nobody
truth,
mentions, but Leon Scott
but
Kennedy
no one believed
is
them.
the important one.
Not long after that, all this started to happen.
All this.
Hang in there.
We'll have to
Don't
take it
worry
slowly.
about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
You know they're coming out with a new
But-
N64 controller.
Just
Really?
go.
Yeah.
I know they're remaking original
Fine.
Xbox controllers.
But I'm coming back
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, they're making
Just
new
hold
Dukes.
on.
And they
What?
are, yeah, new Dukes, dude. And they have this crazy LED screen in the middle that plays the start of.
What? You need to tell me about that.
You need to play your damn game.
I'm sorry.
Get all distracted.
Things are happening.
Yeah, there's new Xbox controllers.
Oh, a lot of things are happening.
I really like Penguin's character in Gotham.
Don't worry
Hey,
about
Gotham?
it. Yes.
That's probably why he's not like. He's just like being represented.
That was the worst. That was the worst, dude.
It's okay now. Like Tyler. I can't even look that guy in the eye anymore.
Goddamn.
He is beyond. Unlock your damn door, James.
It's
Clear out your
what's happening.
controllers. Look, those aren't.
I know, but
They don't have 3 parts to them. They're not real. I don't care about them. That looks like a Wii U Pro controller.
it kind of
It's
is.
a Switch Pro controller.
But like this. I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Maybe.
He's fine.
I don't. Oh right, the door's over here. Just walking into shit, man.
It's really dark. It's not supposed to be this dark, but that's fine.
Okay.
check your box.
Box is nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first one they give you some shit. I think there's a first aid spray around. No, never mind.
No.
No. There's another Resident Evil 1 mechanic. The small key mechanic, because the boys don't get lockpicks. Because in the real world, men can't just unlock everything that they want to unlock. In the real world, you have to be patient. But the girls in their fantasy land have their lockpicks. I love this scene. This is a great scene transition. You enter the door, and then the camera's looking at you through the window, and you just saw something at the window. So it's like something's looking at you through the window. I love it. They did that in Obscure, probably aping this, and it's effective. It is an effective camera shot.
Man, dude, I miss Obscure. It's a shame we've forgotten how to fucking play that game. Do you remember when we went back to play it? We were just like,
we didn't know where to go, and we ended up just with no gun at all.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of shit that wanted to kill us. I remember having guns that we were at, but I could not. Oh, never mind. We still have a good. That's good.
It's fine.
We had lots.
Oh no.
There's also.
I'm out of here.
There's an important thing to remember about Resident Evil, and that is that you can run. You do not have to die if you don't want to. In your case, though, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. You have nowhere else to go.
I'm sure.
This is like your only direction you can.
Is it gonna be right there?
No.
Oh!
I'm just losing more and more health. Actually, you can check your map. You might have one more door you can go through.
I'm at caution.
You do have one more you can go through. That is not a door, that is a desk.
Look, I don't know, man. I'm
Just letting you know.
I don't know how to check the map.
Not there.
Yeah.
You don't know to go in your inventory? Oh, there you go. You can hit some button to do that. I don't know what it is on the N64 because I don't have a real man's console.
It's fine.
Oh god, dude. I think we're gonna hit like Dino Crisis levels of time here.
Look, it's fine. I gotta learn this game from scratch.
Oh, it is fine. I'm just saying, Dino Crisis took a long time.
It really did.
Because that last area was just bullshit. It was the most ridiculous puzzles. Probably don't. That's a lot of copies.
Alright.
You don't have enough handgun ammo to deal with it.
I can go back though.
You're not gonna like it.
No, it's fine. I'll just go straight for this door.
Okay. Let's see how you do.
Bat.
The oldest trick in the zombie book.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dark, isn't it?
How about my options?
Yeah, monitor adjust. You definitely have it way too dark, but you can't adjust in game. You can only do that in 3.
I don't want to fuck with that. I don't trust it. Or do I? Alright, well, he's got bullets.
You know what, go out there. I'm gonna go past the body.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna help you, which I probably shouldn't. To the left there's a door.
Oh shit, you're right.
There you go.
There is a door.
I'm gonna help you out of here. I'm gonna give you your second wind. What's that on the ground? Sweet sustenance. Sweet, sweet herbs. They're probably really bitter, actually, but whatever. And I think in this game, I'm not sure, but I think I noticed that taking them individually heals more, like a little bit more than mixing them and taking them.
Everybody's fine.
Not everybody, but you're fine.
Alright. Things aren't looking so bleak anymore.
We've got herbs, yes we do. We've got herbs.
Alright, it's locked from the inside.
I say this is going to be a weird experience for me. Because I know this game like the back of my hand now. I don't know it quite as well as 1. I could literally play 1 in my head right now.
Damn.
I've done it before. I've been so bored at work, I just imagined I was playing Resident Evil 1 and I went through the whole game. And I just optimized my route a little.
The game, my fucking capture card does not like the scene transitioning that much for some reason.
Well, it like reloads the whole damn state. It's pretty ugly. It's not an elegant solution for this shit at all.
Yeah, it's weird for it to be affecting my capture card, though.
Are you sure it's not just the N64?
I don't know.
Because I don't know. I don't know what the hardware is. But it might have an issue with the N64 loading these super compressed backgrounds every time you transition a scene. It's just like overlaying a picture and then putting the model out.
Alright.
That is like all the help I want to give you. Is that, hey, there are herbs there.
I mean, that's really useful, but I'm gonna be dumb. Ways to save now.
Well, that's fine. I just don't want to see that cutscene again. So, whatever. We'll work on it, man. We will work on it. Actually, I think
it'll be a process.
The GameCube version of 2 might let you skip cutscenes. I'm not sure, because the GameCube version of 3 lets you skip cutscenes. But I don't know if the original PlayStation version of 3 let you skip cutscenes, because I never fucking beat that game. I only beat it on GameCube, so I'm on it.
Well, that might have been the one to start on, just the GameCube version, but here we are. It's just...
Well, you miss out on some cool things, I think.
Yeah.
Like the... I don't know if the GameCube version of 2 has the randomizer mode.
It doesn't.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
But it's like... I could have learned the game and then come back to this version.
You know what, if you were going to learn the game from scratch, you might as well just use tank controls. This is not going to transfer to the other Resident Evils. I think 3 lets you pick this control scheme though, so... If you want to play 3 is kind of fucking hard as shit. You got lucky as the duck right there. He's dead.
Alright.
He did the leap, which should have fucked your day up, but it did not. Because he fucking missed. I can't wait till you uncover the secret of the liquors. When you're much better at this game.
Someday.
Okay, maybe halfway through. I don't know. Maybe you'll notice.
Maybe.
If I made a horror game, I would make a horrifying monster that just is seemingly terrible and comes at you. But I would make him not actually attack. And then it turns out if you don't kill him, like, you get something. But I would not tell anybody, like, through the game or anything, that he's not a bad person. You're just gonna kill him, and he should go down, like, kinda easy. So they'll just be like, oh man, I bet that's a new enemy I'll see all over the place. And then, you never see him again. And you fucked up and killed him. You're a dick. Oh my god, I hate earbuds so much. They hurt so bad.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. So you got some preparation H, huh?
It's really bad, dude. I might have to have surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch. That sucks.
Yeah.
This is the appropriate response. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your lore. see it staring at me in your trash can.
It's fine, I can read all this later.
You won't though.
I mean, not this playthrough.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know, I just went to the gastroenterologist. He's like, this shit is better in like 10 days. Give me a call, we'll send you on over to the surgeon. And I'm just like, alright, cool.
I've been to a butt surgeon once. They're really just regular surgeons, but I like to call them a butt surgeon because that's what that is there.
I mean, it's fitting.
I had an abscess on my ass cheek and I thought I had cancer. I thought I had ass cancer. I was in tears. I was like, this is the worst way to go. A little known fact about me.
Ass cancer.
Yeah, a little known fact about me. Before I do anything in life, before I take any risk, I think, how would this look on my tombstone? And that's what gives me the ability to make informed decisions about whether or not I should do something. Like if my friends are jumping across rocks and I'm like, how would this look on my tombstone? Fell off a fucking rock and died. You know, I'm just like, you know what? No, I don't want to die like that. Or if I think, you know, here lies Johnny, fucking fended off 3 crackheads while saving a little girl. That sounds amazing. Okay, I'll do that. That's a good idea. Jumping across rocks, I won't do. But, and I was sitting here thinking, just scared for my life. I was like, here lies Johnny. He died of ass cancer. And I was like, this is not the way. This is not the way to go. Oh yeah, here's the motif in this game. The first game, there's like a night motif going on. You first get the sword key, and then you get the armor key, and then you get the helmet key. No, then you get the shield key, and then you get the helmet key. Helmet key is the last key you get. But in this game, you get suits, you get clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts.
Oh, that's a nice sound.
Is it?
Dude, I can fucking... It's making a weird noise when you do it.
Why?
Oh.
I can't do it and hear it. Hold on. Ah, shit, fine. Give it to me. Why is it doing that? I guess because we're in the same splitter.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Oh, fuck. What am I done? How did I do this?
Oh, shit.
Alright, we're good. Yeah, you're dying, dude.
Who's right behind me?
Stupid as shit. No, you're good. This is not the run.
No.
Oh, man.
It's not a bad way to... It's not bad for me to, like, I don't know, just get my feet wet, though. That way next time.
Yeah, next time.
I can... I mean, I'm sure I won't work every Sunday, and I'm only gonna work 2 jobs up to December, 2 or 3. I don't know if another place will hire me, just because.
Would you ever work 2 jobs? I would sooner die.
Well, you have a full-time job that pays well. I don't have any of those things. I don't have good pay or.
You went to the same college I did, Jay. But I didn't finish.
I'm going back.
Good.
In the spring.
Good.
Just been fucking around my life too
Go to
long.
school, kids. Go to fucking school. Don't end
It's
up like
not-
this young.
It's not good out there.
Is it not good out there? You make
Dude.
it sound like Mad Max or something.
I'm just saying, like, the places that you can go to work without a degree are not great.
Yeah.
And right, you know what's funny right now is that like nobody wants to work. Employers are fucking hungry for people, dude. There's so many jobs in Lowe's right now.
Then work at Lowe's.
Why Lowe's?
I don't know. That's Walmart, but with Lowe's.
But it's not a good job. Did I already save?
I thought you already saved. Again, this is your
No.
3rd save.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you save here, sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is where it comes into play, where if you save all the time, you're going to run into a situation where
You're fucked.
You have what you have, and you better get to the next save point. You know, get some more ink ribbons.
Yeah.
It's important to check all the typewriters. It's another pro tip. Most typewriters have some ink ribbons near them, but not all. So don't get mad at me if you don't find them. This part of the game is pretty fun. This part of the game is pretty fun because you actually go through this part of the game in Resident Evil 3 as well. This part of the police station. Only this first part.
It's cool that they do that.
It is cool that they do that. I was really stoked. I kind of wish they would do that with Resident Evil 1 again, but you can't really go back to that mansion because it exploded. Spoilers. For those of you who have not played Resident Evil 1, it only came out like, you know, almost 30 years ago. Ooh, so yeah, here's
Puzzle.
some amazingly ridiculous puzzles. Oh my gosh, you found the hidden bullets. Incredible. Yeah, hopefully you can figure this out. But it's funny. A lot of people complain about survival horror having these kinds of ridiculous obtuse puzzles. I think one's puzzles, it had some obtuse shit, but it had a reason. You know, they're trying to hide this facility from everybody. Actually, in Remake, they're way more obtuse.
Yeah.
In the original Resident Evil 1, they were actually somewhat reasonable, even though they had really dumb shit, like play Moonlight Sonata on a piano to open a wall. But, for the most part, it didn't have, like, whirling suits of armor death traps, like, with a key hidden, you know, it wasn't that ridiculous.
Ah, that's what you mean by obtuse.
Yeah, just things that just don't even seem like they were plausible. Like, at all. And this game has a couple of really obtuse things, like why would this be in a police station, but they actually explain it.
Really?
Yeah, in a couple notes, since you're probably not going to read them, I will just say that the police chief is actually a really eccentric man who is kind of building a museum in here of worthless knickknacks and oddities. So he has all these weird statues and puzzles and things hidden away, and it's all because the police chief's a fucking weirdo. And he just basically wants to turn the police station into a gallery. But he also has some shady shit he's trying to hide.
I see, that's such a pleasant sound.
I don't know what to do with these in my hand. Should probably just put them down because these are, I don't know why they make them like this. They're so bulbous. They're gigantic. I don't have ears like this. I don't have ears like this. These are like Martian ears. They're so huge. But whatever.
I feel like I've not done this right.
Well, you would be right about that because the puzzle is not solved and you have not gotten the thing.
Oh.
Did you actually read it this time? Or did you just hit A on it and just ignore it like you did last time? Read the plaque. This is the most important part of these games. Do you get it now?
I thought I did get it. Their gaze upon me.
I mean, you're kind of right, but you're not right enough.
I gotta put them back here, don't I?
Yeah, you need to put them on those spots. Those discolored spots.
Of course.
Because otherwise, how's the game gonna know, right?
Makes sense.
Get in between that. Well, there you go, you fucked yourself.
I can just go in this door, right?
Yeah, you can go in, go back out.
Alright, that's good. All's not lost.
Speaking of the monsters, I look like a dead of the monsters on this camera. The
Little
brow is just flat. You can see the shadow. God damn, I always look so angry. It's hard to explain to people when they say you should smile more. I'm like, it's just my face. I'm sorry.
You'd have the same problem.
Resting bitch face is what they call it.
I like to call it resting dick face.
Yeah, we're not really gender exclusive here, I guess. But yeah. I don't really look like a bitch. I just look like I'm really mad. Like I'm just fed up with the world, which in a way I am. I'm gonna be honest. It probably reflects my soul. The little of what I have.
Thing. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you heard it. There's the important sound. Oh my god, I cannot get used to these crazy turns. Like, I'm sitting here, I have to slowly, like, work my way over to turning around. If you just hit forward and right, you just make it a arc. And he's just like, I'm just gonna go this way, I don't fucking care. Tyson Rico. In the chat. Yeah, they don't like being called out, my bad.
Oops.
It's okay, it'll leave soon enough. When he realizes how bad you are.
I mean, I put Resident Evil 2 Blind in the title.
Okay, yeah, pro tip, if you guys want to see speedruns of this game, there's a guy named Carcinogenic who does amazing runs. He does all sorts of, like, low time, no damage, knife only runs. He's pretty much the Resident Evil speedrunner. He plays a lot of his Resident Evils on PSP. I like to play Resident Evils on PSP. Just because they're on the ground doesn't mean they're dead. Okay.
Well, I mean,
You're just assuming their life.
Oh shit.
You just use them all, James. Who needs help? He's gone. I told you. Fucking told you. Why am I being called out? If I went into a stream and they were like, oh man, hey buddy, I'm Maxie, man. How you doing? How's it going, pal? How has your day been? I would feel special.
Because people just wanna... They just wanna come in and
Just watch.
just hide.
They just want to be in the background.
They don't wanna have to talk to somebody.
They want to
It's
peek
difficult. It's difficult enough to talk to somebody in real life.
Yeah, I guess so. I just want to have background noise for the most part. And
Some people.
we're not noisy enough for that, though.
No, we're really not.
People come out and they're like peeking behind the tree and they got their opera glasses and they're like, oh man, that's a good stream. And then you turn around and you're like, who's that guy? And they're like, I gotta get out of here. Oh, interesting. You're in the STARS offices right now.
Oh,
And so you should obviously know that that's Rebecca's desk. Because
right.
of her, she was the medic. This is Chris's diary. Chris Hemsworth's diary, actually, right before he began his acting career. He was actually part of STARS. It's really Chris Redfield. In case you thought I was serious, it's not Chris Hemsworth's diary, it's Chris Redfield's diary.
Yes.
And
I know.
he basically just talks about how he saw some shit in the mansion in Resident Evil 1, came back, told the chief. Chief was like, don't worry about it. And then he's
Good
like,
job, Chief.
no, Chief, seriously. Then he started finding out about some really weird shit that Umbrella was doing. They actually made a new virus called the G virus.
The G virus, right?
Yeah, and he was like, we gotta stop him. And the chief was like, don't worry about it.
Leon!
So Chris was like, I'm gonna take this matter in my own hands and go to Paris. He goes to fucking Paris.
It's good to see you're still among the living.
Headquarters.
It looks like we're not
Find
gonna
out more
find your
about that.
brother here after all.
So yeah, this is the end of Claire's storyline. She just realizes she's not gonna find her brother, and she just commits suicide. It's really sad.
There's no reason
Doesn't
for us
actually
to
do
stay
that.
any longer than necessary. Let's split up,
Her story
look
actually
for any
fits way beyond
survivors,
this, but
and
her
get out
original
of
reason
here.
for coming ends right here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Good thinking, Leon.
Yeah, you get a radio so late in Resident Evil 1 if you play Chris. Unless you do this really specific route where you and Rebecca come across Richard as he's dying. And you get the radio really early. That's one thing I missed from Resident Evil 1. What you did in the game actually affected the outcome of the story. In this one, you really have one path. There's only one thing you can do. But, what am I trying to say? There's 4 different paths, so not as open-ended, but still some variety. And there is an arrange mode in this game, as well as your regular mode. I haven't played it. Probably should. Oh man, you wanna see something cool? Search that desk like 50 times. I'm not even joking.
This desk?
Yeah. That's actually probably Wesker's desk. I think, yeah, it is Wesker's desk. So just keep searching that desk a shitload of times. It's gonna fuck your time up, but I'm not sure you care.
Dude.
You need sub 2 hours, dude, or I'm leaving.
I think I failed already.
You did. Actually, no, I don't know. You could probably make it if you were a badass, but you're not.
Yeah, I'm not. Not at this game.
I hope I'm remembering right, and that it's on the A route. Oh god, you can see the books in front of you like it's been copy-pasted in front of you, dude. That looks so bad. Oh! There you go, buddy.
What?
Yeah, you got some film. Go back to the, well. Did you open that,
What?
What do you have in your inventory right now? And Chris Redfield wins the Marston contest because he's a badass. That's some shit inventory now.
You don't say.
Yeah. There was a development room in that last safe room you were in. If you don't remember.
I don't really.
That's Barry's desk. Owner's probably a member of the NRA. You remember Barry's fondness for his Magnum revolver.
Yes.
He was very into that. And here you have a shotgun, you can't pick it up.
You're right.
Fucking idiot, and you don't manage your inventory. You should know every item in the game already, even though you've never played it for more than like 10 seconds. You're not getting it, okay?
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
It's not Resident Evil 0, alright? Just put your shit down.
Just throw my shit on the ground.
Those were the days. The
It was
days
nice.
after these days. Those were the future days.
Good thing I killed everything in sight.
This is the only game you can do that in. You might be able to do it in Resident Evil 4.
You can drop stuff, but I don't think you can pick it back up.
Who knows? Who really knows? Only Leon Scott Kennedy really knows. Where are you going?
Get looped in this road.
I hate to tell you, but that door does not open. I'm telling you that now to save you a lot of grief, because I tried to get the door open forever before realizing exactly what that door was. You do get to the other side of it, though. What? Hey, this shit's hurt players. They're so ballless. They're so hungry. I told you you're gonna see. And now I'm gonna break it. Yeah, he doesn't care about me.
Stupid. He just wanted to play easy route.
Here we go.
Really?
I got him a secret.
You did? The one that you forgot.
Oh yeah, dude. Rebecca Chambers in her basketball uniform.
Because he talked to Wesker's
In
Is that a
Wesker's
real-
desk.
Is that a real person? That does not look like a real human being.
It's probably not.
It's Rebecca. It's not.
It looks like somebody pasted Rebecca's face on somebody else.
Probably
Probably.
did. Probably
It's probably
did
from
exactly
Obscure.
that.
Actually, it's probably from Obscure.
Obscure came out way after this game. Please leave.
Alright.
Well, I got you the secret picture.
No, there was pictures on
That is like the only Easter egg in this game.
Alright, well.
it. Is he sucking or doing it?
I know he's really bad, but
Oh my god.
he's not even playing on tank controls. It hurts. It hurts to watch.
I feel like I should put some of this shit away, but I don't really know what. So.
I mean, I would put away ink ribbons because you're almost never gonna find a typewriter without,
Big Ribbon's already there.
or without a box.
I think at the end once, maybe. He didn't get the shotgun.
Man, I had the film. That fucking film.
No, I meant something else.
Big shot. people come in.
Anyone we know?
We don't know a lot of people on this earth, Free.
Oh, what did I sound?
Do we just have to make a point of bringing our own headphones on?
Yes.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Well, that's what happens.
When did you get new headphones?
Free, check it out.
What?
Preparation A. Expository.
Why do you need to bring that out?
Because it's right there. I don't. He said he was fine with it, but apparently not. You know it.
Well,
You also
no.
announced it on stream.
I was more
been on
annoyed that
stream
you
already.
announced it on stream
There's
before,
no viewers.
but
Yeah, no one's
it
gonna watch
was
this
just
later.
sort of...
No one's
that's
gonna watch
true.
this.
That's true.
Yeah, who's gonna watch this recording? If we do it, make a highlight reel.
It was
It's
just...
not going on.
It totally should go on.
It should, but it won't.
It was just really funny.
I shared my embarrassing answer story.
Oh, you shared your ass cancer story.
Go away.
What?
I'm hungry.
Are you trying to say that I can't bring what?
Order a
Bring
pizza.
you?
It's too late for that. It's far too late.
Are you trying to say I can't bring my laptop in here? Type in.
You're typing interrupt me. Do it.
Just playing around. It's stupid.
Did you get the shot?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did you get... Oh yeah, you got it.
How was it against my
He fucking died.
Didn't you? Didn't you die first time? Because you couldn't get the timing right?
Probably the right way.
You tried.
Yeah, I wanted to kill him. It was like, good for the way our new enemy is exciting.
Even though you knew that.
I know. I just come off my Resident Evil 1 match, so I only knew how to fight like hunters and stuff. Which is a real shame that hunters are not in this game. Because I actually really like them. Come back. I didn't know where her waist was.
Yeah, sure, that's what it was.
I didn't. Took the tickle. Get out of here.
Oh!
Oh yeah, there he goes.
What happened?
The arms came out.
Oh,
Man, you missed it, you dumb bitch.
damn it. How fun was that?
It's fine.
You enjoyed it. I know it. I know you enjoyed that. Ariana says I'm supposed to video like some dude in Donzo.
What?
Some dude in show Donzo.
I don't know what the fuck.
Just like this
Alright.
dude does, because then you know.
They just shook me up a bit.
Jessel said she's waiting for Serenity to learn how to hold stuff before she sends us a picture of her holding her baby giraffe.
Why doesn't she just learn how to hold a gun to her own head?
Honestly, if we're gonna over here, like,
Wow, that's rude. She hates. Oh man, this police station is pretty quiet. Yep. For being crawling with Walking Dead. Oh yeah, there's a tyrant fight in the lobby.
Oh.
Fucking tyrant, oh my god. That was a great ending to the
I mean, I fought Tyrant.
but you didn't really fight tyrant.
Did I not?
You didn't get the rocket launcher.
I thought I had.
I guess the remake changed a lot more. That's the way.
Damn.
And he's a half man.
Oh
yesterday.
no. Oh no. He's on the ground now.
someone's legs out though. Life in this game is so much better.
That's good.
But the zombies are so much better than zombies in life that it's actually kind of worse. Pro tip. When the zombies I'm just thinking all this. Give me one more. When the zombies are crawling on the ground, they're already technically at 0 HP, so you can just leave and come back and they'll disappear.
Oh.
Not when you just knock them down, but I mean like if you shoot them in half and they're crawling towards you, or
they're crawling towards you in general.
Yeah. Crawling towards you means they are dead. According to the game.
Nothing is working.
This doesn't work. I'm really upset about this. Yeah, they do that now. Ain't your grandma's Resident Evil. They just kind of walk slowly towards you.
See that?
Yeah, that's weird. It has to load.
It's like the...
Did you do this before?
Maybe?
Probably Dino Crisis.
It like couldn't handle the scene transition too much.
It's so weird.
I mean, I think I get why, because you can only render so many frames per second, maybe. I don't know.
Girl zombies are a big new addition to the zombie family. I like how they made them more unique. I think in the first one there was only 3 kinds of zombies. There was your green jacket zombies, your white coat zombies, and your naked body zombies. And this one you got all sorts of casual and business casual and cop zombies. It's nice. Males, females. No fatties. Yeah. I think 3 has fatties.
Here.
Your doom. Nah, it's actually fine. So anger and fear. This city is just fucked. The infection spreads so damn fast. That is one of the cool parts about Resident Evil 2 and 3 is you see the infection just spreading so fast that people are basically going by like their normal lives without even realizing that shit had gone down. Like Claire was just at the bar, Leon was driving to work. Granted, they were driving from out of town, I think, but they still hadn't heard from
God. I fucking know what's happening. Yeah, man. Once spring comes, stream a lot more.
That's not what I want to stream 4 games.
But there's so much Resident Evil.
There's not enough Resident Evil. Like, honestly, I could knock out 1 and 3 in a day. You guys? Code Veronica would be new.
Code Veronica would be new. And you know what else there is?
4.
Oh, there's also 4, and there's also 5, and there's also 6, and there's also Umbrella Chronicles.
Those ones I'm not so worried about. Umbrella Chronicles okay.
And Dark Side Chronicles.
And if we really want, we could play Survivor. And Survivor X. Survivor, Survivor 2, Survivor X. We could also play
Outbreak.
the Game Boy Color game, Resident Evil Gaiden.
We could definitely stream that.
We could, yeah, play Outbreak if we get these modded PS2s. Play on the servers. Because Capcom in their infinite wisdom was like, System Link LAN. Fuck that, right? Who the fuck wants to have 2 TVs in the same house? This guy. I have 4 TVs in my house.
I feel like I've hit a dead wave.
Sitting in my basement.
Have I hit a dead end? Or doing what I'm missing? Have I hit a dead end?
It's pretty dead.
Shit. It's already in here.
Because of the history. In the interest of time, I can tell you the unicorn medal goes in the fountain.
See, I probably would not have guessed that.
I think it's a unicorn fountain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is.
It's something you gotta
but
do.
I probably wouldn't make the connection.
In these games,
like
you
a
gotta
real
examine shit, dude. You gotta hit A on stuff and see what they are. Because more often than not, if something interesting, if there's an interesting set piece in it, then it probably is part of the puzzle. And a lot of the time, you're gonna get messages like, "Oh, I can't use this," and like, that's fine. Whatever. Just move on until you find
This
something.
hallway's in 3, isn't it?
This hallway?
Yeah.
I don't think so, actually.
Isn't it wrong?
The other hallways.
Felt familiar. Somehow.
You probably just played this at some point in your life. Or have seen it.
Could be.
I remember when I was going through 2 again, I had not played it since I was like 12 or something. And I just remembered so much of the game. I was like, I guess I got this one. Like, I really didn't think I played that much too. But
Oh
apparently I
wow,
played
that's
the fuck out of it.
convenient.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's not a unicorn fountain, it's that dumb bitch with the vase, I forgot.
That looks like a spade. Spade key.
That's how you got it easy though. Velociraptors were way more terrifying than these zombies.
They never really went away. Neither did they.
No, like, I think they even respawned.
Yeah.
And you could kill them, but they took so much ammo. It was better just like shotgun and run. Just shotgun and run. You summon and kill. Summon and kill. That was Resident Evil 4. No, Devil May Cry 4. Famously, Devil May Cry came from a beta version of Resident Evil that they repurposed into an action game.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, they scrapped all of Resident Evil 4 in development and repurposed it as Devil May Cry, and then they rebuilt the Resident Evil 4 we know from the ground up. It's pretty cool.
So I've gone the wrong way. Shit.
Devil May Cry is a game with no tank controls, pre-rendered backgrounds. Actually, maybe I can change the camera. It's just really pretty. Actually, no, they gotta be pre-rendered. There's no way. So playing a Devil May Cry 4 right now, the game is absurdly pretty. It runs like a dream. They made an amazing port for the PC
Oh.
of Devil May Cry 4.
Shit.
Built it in Microsoft framework or whatever. Which is apparently magic for porting.
That's good. Ugh. Goddamn, yawning is contagious.
Yep. It was also deadly. I've been to Grotto's Pizza forever. It's bitter. It's something in my life.
Do you though?
Yes.
Is their pizza even that good?
you're a pizza purist and you don't like sauce on your cheese, then don't eat this pizza. Or if you can handle it. I'll break it up in formula. Give it a try. Prado's Pizza in Delaware. They have locations in Rehoboth, Milford, and Seaford. And they are not sponsoring us, but maybe soon. I think they only have like 4 locations or something.
I don't know.
They're a Delaware business, interestingly enough. Like, there's another place that's a Delaware business here.
Maybe I should have delivered for them.
I don't know if they deliver.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They deliver here.
Probably not.
This is a fun puzzle. That was President Resident Evil 1.
No.
Go back over and see what you missed. Well, on top of that, do you see?
Oh.
This exact puzzle is in Resident Evil 1. In the tool shed, you have to like push this little step ladder over to the shelf where there is a crank on top.
Oh, I don't remember.
The original, I don't know the remake. Remake is just so different.
I mean, I also played Remake quite a long time ago.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, this exact puzzle. I like the throwbacks to Resident Evil 1. Like, if you examine this crank, I believe it says it's a square crank. You can't hold it because you don't. It's just, you know, I'm not gonna say. No more pro tips, right? You gotta learn to fly on your
There.
own. If I just tell you how the game works, it's just gonna be me playing vicariously through you. Which is just me playing, but way slower.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn, I'm not a speedrunner, I'm garbage in this game. But I'm as good as your average Resident Evil fan of the era would have been.
Not comfy, huh?
Dude, I could never do earbuds, and these ones especially are just destroying my ears. Ugh. So that was the operation room you were in. That's where all the police officers formed the plan before they all met their demise. Their plan obviously was very good. But it's actually a plan that you used to get out. They talk about going through the sewer system.
Oh,
So look forward to that.
clever. God damn it. Getting so disoriented.
I'm gonna hammer it in until you switch to tank controls because goddamn it, they were there for a reason.
Yeah, it's fine. I wound up where I wanted to go. It's too dark.
It's pretty dark. Pretty fucking dark, probably. Oh man, when I was really into this game, I had so much insightful commentary lined up. It's just leaving me. Maybe because I didn't intend to spend this much time in this area.
Probably might have something to do with it.
I don't really know. I don't really know.
It's Like, there's more you could say, I'm sure, for later in the game.
Oh, it's hard. I mean, there's enough, I guess. I could just talk about general Resident Evil mechanics. I think these games are brilliant. I don't know. At first, they were just kind of a series that I was interested in, but replaying them has made me just see that there was so much care and thought that went into every screen of these games. And you realize that very rarely do they get lazy and just throw like a zombie behind a corner and you just run into it and you're like, oh fuck. They do position them in ways that you can't see them but you can hear them, which is brilliant for getting your tension up. But I don't think they ever just make it unfair.
This is exactly what I wanted. That's not what
I think that's what you wanted.
I do not want thriller.
Brilliant moments like that, where you just walk in and you just see zombies eating a corpse, but you can't see beyond that. How many zombies are there? I don't know. Look at that.
What was happening?
See?
Oh, they're eating a corpse. Yeah, okay.
They're just chowing down. You can hear it. You know they're eating this corpse. You see 3 of them, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know if there's a liquor past them. You don't know if there's a bunch more zombies. Or if there really is only 3. And it's just... When you come into a room and you see that, your tension's up here, and you're like, I don't want to go past them. And look, he's already doing the protest. Should have let him waste his ammo. Yeah, a lot of people don't give these games credit. I know they're old and they can be very silly, because they don't always take themselves seriously. Well, actually, I can't even say that.
Wow.
They take themselves pretty seriously.
Wow.
What?
None of this information looks useful.
It's fucking Baltimore, a police station that's dead now. Like, why would you even care?
Just, what a thing to put. And they don't even have, like, neutral, like, oh, it's just a bunch of announcements. Just, none of this looks useful.
Do you just run automatically with this control scheme?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I think so. It might also be this controller.
No, I guess it's the analog controls.
No, it's this
button to run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the other control scheme you have to hold.
It's also this controller's way more goes to the extreme and way easier.
It goes extreme as you want in the normal control scheme. It will not run unless you press the button to run.
Oh. I don't need a button to run.
You do. Normally, when you want to make minute turns. And do things like stutter stepping.
You know what this reminds me of?
What? Oh, Obscuria, everything. I think they totally left the other games. Well, that's what it's using buttons.
I don't know. I wanted something to happen.
Chill out. Oh man.
I will not take the red herb.
It is incredible to think that the man who was the director of the first game did such a masterful job. He's also the director behind Goof Troop on the Super Nintendo.
No.
Yeah, director.
We need to play Goof Troop.
I think his name is Shinji Mikami.
That game is fucking good.
That game is great. It's a great game, but you can see how like people didn't have total faith in this guy. They're like, okay, Goof Troop director working on Survival Spark. Survival Horror hasn't existed.
Have you played fucking Goof Troop? That game is like a co-op Zelda game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good.
But I'm just saying, for him to get the atmosphere and
That's true.
the kind of gameplay down, really shows the range of those guys. This one was actually not directed by Shinji Mikami. It was directed by Hideki Kamiya, who would later go on to do Devil May Cry, Beautiful Joe, Okami, I believe, Bayonetta. So he is used to a way more action-oriented style of game. And it does show in this. This is a way more action-oriented game than Resident Evil 1. Not to say that Resident Evil 1 didn't have plenty of action if you knew where everything was, but this game pretty much expects you to just go guns blazing. Most of the time. The ammo is scarce, but not as scarce. You find pistol ammo everywhere.
I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't. That's fine. Just go where you can go and try to figure it out. It's the essence of Resident Evil is, okay, you're finally in an area where shit's not trying to kill you. So.
Alright.
Yeah, you fell. There you go, man. What does that look like?
This looks like a puzzle. It's like fucking read those. Isn't any of that shit even relevant? I don't know.
You don't have to read it. Just look at the text and see the positions of the.
Alright. Looks like I did it almost. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. I thought. It's fine. I'll just go back and look at this more closely. Okay.
They need to make a Super Mario 64 online, but this game. Or Resident Evil 2 online, where you can go just anywhere you want. That'd be fucking hilarious. The first three Resident Evil games. They just really hit it off with directors, man. They did a really good job. Resident Evil 3 is kind of the black sheep of the trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Code Veronica's more like the others than 3 is, but I still think 3 is a solid entry. It was originally developed as a spin-off. But I liked it. I mean, it definitely felt very different to play. Definitely faster, more action-oriented than any of them. Especially with the dodge button. I'll tell you right now, James, that's not... Oh no, he's just gonna tell you. See this, James? This is what our audience thinks of me.
Only the two on the left, right? Oh.
Yeah, you were close.
Alright, look, my bad, dude. I didn't know. I thought that one on the left was fine. I thought it was where it was supposed to be.
It's fine. It's fine.
The bishop plug.
Oh yeah, now we get chess pieces. All the plugs have my chess pieces. Whenever you see something that's like X, like, you know, like blank key or blank plug, that means you're gonna get like
Oh.
at least 4 of them. Actually, that's not true because the Frank's only 2 of those.
I don't really want to be in there. Next to zombies.
But maybe not.
Whatever, I'll just figure it out.
That way. But then as you move that way, normally, you would see this other zombie coming at you. Oh, a very much lower key version of that hard Resident Evil 1 where you get the pincer attack up the stairs. Up the stairs, there's a zombie to your left, you're like, oh fuck, go to the right. And then there's a zombie around the corner, and you see that. So you stop. You wait because you don't go around the corner. And then the zombie behind you is closing in. You no longer have access to the stairs. That was a great moment. And I feel like moments like that are what Resident Evil. Here you go. A shortcut.
Emergency ladder.
It is an emergency. I would say it's qualified. In case anyone gives a shit. It's an emergency ladder, dude. Only like 90% of us are dead.
It's not fun. If you want, I'm pretty sure I have some earbuds around there.
No, it's fine.
That are not actually on this.
I can hear it in my mind. I know exactly what the music is doing. I remember how many footsteps you hear in every room.
Maybe I should just... He's asking for it.
Oh, remember kids at home. You do not have to kill everything in Resident Evil. You can just run. There is no shit. You're not less of a man. You just bypass the zombie. Maybe you are. It's not for me to say. I do also really like the music in this. So the guy who did the concept art for the monsters in this game was also behind the art for Parasite Eve, which is a really great horror themed survival horror themed RPG by Square Enix for the PlayStation. It is unlike any other game you're likely to play. I recommend that game. And this is where our poor lackey gets bitched at for touching statues, which you might remember are the statues we moved to get that first gem. Hey, Bray! Thirsty. Help me out. I guess.
It's been a while since I saved last. Yeah.
For glints, man. Some glints. Yeah, well, I mean, of course we're still at the police station. Most of the fucking game is in the police station. It's like fucking 60% of it, I think. Because I'm being bored. We need to
It's not like it was... It's not like it was decided that way. It just happened.
Sorry.
I'm in the middle of writing a fucking paper.
Right, we can
You sound like you're out there talking to John.
Yeah, it does sound
I'm
like
totally doing both. Do you want to see what I've typed up?
No.
Because it's like 6 pages worth of shit right
I
now.
bet it's hard. She said it was a 2-page report.
Yeah, well, all I have to do for this paper is she gave me 14 questions, so you have to answer at least 12 of these questions in the paper, and that is the body of your paper. I'm like,
Give you a page on it?
oh yeah, she said 2 to 3 pages, but right now I'm just right now I'm answering all of the questions, and then what I'll do is I'll take that and I'll figure out how to piece it together to make it look pretty, make it sound like it flows.
This is very important.
So interesting.
Viewers at home, this is what we call feature creep and bloat. Do not bloat your games. Ain't bullshit like she bloats her papers. Okay?
I make it easy for myself because then I do all the hard part and then I just have to copy the shit.
just come off, didn't it? Now it's on fire. Game's just he doesn't know anything about which Resident Evil is probably the highest form of art to ever coach a train. Coincidentally, they are emulating American B movies. What does that say? American B movies are the highest art of civilization in the modern day.
It's really dark.
Oh, you don't say
Say
it.
it. Oh yeah, those birds. You can't even see the birds. That's how dark it is.
Is there any way to like turn off the lights, or at least dim them?
That's not what's happening here. Oh man, we did it.
Thanks for calling. I don't know. I'm gonna call you Alex. Thank you for following, Alex.
Oh man. So this is the lava level. Lethal Lava Land. This is where zombies go to
Resident
get
Evil on
hot.
the N64, actually. Oh no.
This is fun. This is super fun.
Hi, Matt. My friend Maggie Gabe started watching.
Oh. Just feel like 3 chat windows up.
Yep.
Like he's super important.
No.
It's got one chat window for each viewer.
Oh, 5 viewers. That's
Calm down.
Well, one of them is Stem and one of them is his bot, so don't get excited.
And then there's this
Hey!
And then there's
Go away.
Matt. Who's this other person?
I said we need eye candy, but I'm the only eye candy, right? No double eye candy. Don't rub me.
I'm not eye candy though. I'm in your freaking jacket.
Rub me like I'm a cat. Anyway, we got handgun bullets. Get hype. Handgun bullets hype. Come on.
And a fucking...
Valve handle. He found it all by himself.
Oh my gosh.
Let's give Mr. Moogle a round of applause.
Boy. Oh. Boy.
Yeah. US hope you knew this was gonna happen. Because I was waiting with bated breath.
I mean, I was
kind of cool.
But no.
It is pretty cool. You do get to see what's beyond that door on the B route. So look forward to that, guys. B route. Excited.
Oh no.
I'm excited for that. Every time he gets bit, I enjoy my life a little more. What was I talking about? I was talking about
More
the
experience.
That's the direction. Good. Hey, go away. Spoilers. Go away. Go away. Spoilers.
You told me you could see behind the
I love you.
Feed yourself.
Please leave. Stop. Please leave.
I'm gonna have to come.
What is this shit?
I'd rather you didn't. Play Resident Evil, alright? This game is important. Shut up. This game is genius. Everyone involved in this game is a genius. The guy who did the textures for the crows is a genius. Though we'll never see his genius on this screen because it is very dark.
Once the Ultra HDMI comes, man, it'll be slightly better. Slightly.
You know, if we had a girl on stream for like 2 seconds and her viewer count like quadrupled. It's so sad.
She did nothing but be annoying.
That's Twitch for you, right?
Oh god, I can't.
So let's think about where we are, James. Come on, let's think about what you got. You got things in your inventory.
I think you're right.
Let's see if we can put any of that to good use. Probably not. You have a small key, finally.
I don't know what it's for.
Small keys typically for drawers. Little drawers. That's it, pretty much. Like little nightstands and tables you find around that is a drawer. Stick your small key in. around a little.
I will go down the ladder.
Oh, man. So yeah, the police station, like the mansion in Resident Evil 1, is probably where you'll spend most of the game. But there's a lot more to this game than Resident Evil 1. Let's see, Resident Evil 1, aside from the mansion, you had the courtyard. Which I don't even think I'd count that as another area. It's kind of as part of the mansion, the courtyard. You had the guardhouse, you had the tunnels, and you had the lab. That's like 4 places. And this is regular Resident Evil 1 here, right? Come on, buddy, calm down. And then,
I wasn't thinking about that.
Resident Evil 2, you got the police station. You've got the... Don't want to spoil anything.
Are you enjoying yourself?
It's like 5. That's an extra area.
What I came for.
This is what you came for.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea how to get back here. I was like, I think it's this way.
Well, that's an amazing maneuver. This is why you play with tank controls.
He's probably right.
All these books, and none of them can teach you how to play better. Shame. This game really needs a berry bird.
Not this game.
This game needs it. Every game needs a berry bird. There are supporting characters later. Get excited for that.
I feel like I have a lot more left to do before I can do close to being excited. I don't know where the fuck I even am.
Yeah, the
What do I need to
N64.
do with yes.
The N64 does not do this game justice. In some ways. Just in the background quality. Because, let me tell you, pre-rendered backgrounds, genius. Great idea in the past. They keep these games looking fresh, like decades later. You wouldn't find a game with rendered backgrounds this good on the PS2. You know?
Mm-hmm.
With all this clutter and garbage everywhere. Wonderful garbage. Yeah, right? Dark stream, I know. Even the viewers. It's atmospheric, come on, guys.
Oh.
What?
You know what?
Oh, do I know what? It's because you didn't set it to NTS. Oh, Lord. Pre-order backgrounds are awesome. Thank you for agreeing.
Oh,
Pre-order backgrounds.
Oh my god.
You can actually see what you're doing now. It's so good.
Okay, but it normally looks as dark as it does on a CRT, like as the setting it was on before.
Look, dude, I played this game on a CRT. It was not that dark.
But look, once I forgot about that. Once it's Ultra HDMI, I won't have to even worry about that because that option is only useful for when you're doing like S-video or composite or combine.
You can advance the plot, Dick.
I don't know if I
Lock
can
in that corner.
I don't know how to fucking do that. I'm so. The whole game is different now.
It is. The game has changed. Now that you know where you're going, you can see things. But yeah, these backgrounds are genius. They kept this game looking fresh forever. Now it's a bit dated, but if you go and play the GameCube games, to this day they are some of the most beautiful games ever made. It's so good.
Well, I can see it now.
Yeah, now things are different. The game has changed. Brightly lit rooms now actually look like brightly lit rooms.
this is really unfortunate that I was playing the game like that for fucking almost 2 hours.
Well, I mean, you should have noticed something was bad when, like...
I haven't streamed N64 in so long, dude.
You were in the...
I was really holding off on that Ultra HDMI for months.
You were in the foyer, and directly under the lit light posts, there were shadows, which should have told you something.
I don't know where the other ritual is. I didn't even know that there wasn't another ritual, so...
I'm trying not to help him too much, because it's far more entertaining for me to watch him flounder around. Yeah, N64 version, get hyped for that. He gave it blue blood because you can change the blood color in N64. You don't want to offend those little kitty sensibilities this guy has.
I just thought it would be funny.
Also, different control schemes, which he is not using tank controls right now because he's an idiot. And also, you get a randomizer mode that randomizes the
oh my god,
health and ammo drops.
This whole place is different.
Yeah, you can see it now, it's great. You can actually tell those are books on the shelves. Yeah. Yeah, look at this guy, another N64 version. I bought the Dreamcast.
This actually looks so much better now.
It does look bad, yeah. Still, bad texture compression and background, but it's a lot better than it was. I wanted to play the Dreamcast version because I could not live in a world without extreme battle mode. And play as Chris Redfield.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see things. Look at the things. Square hole.
Oh.
Put your square dick in it, man. I did not actually see the exclusive costumes. I completely forgot that they had those. Well, yeah, I didn't want to tell him how to get the key, but on the B route when he's playing Claire, he'll definitely have it. Because the game tells you how to get it. Yeah, I'm glad you can get up here because this is completely useless right now.
Oh. Alright.
Is that like frame drops? Or something?
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know.
That was a really complicated background, I guess. An assassin.
Alright, well, cool.
I do like her ridiculous flame cowboy getup, I gotta say.
Cool stuff happened.
Oh, shit. I should have told you how to get the key. Leon has the best costume. Oh well. We'll check it out as a bonus after he completes the game in 10 weeks. Oh my god, Leon, this costume is so good. I mean, at first you're like, this is kind of dumb. And then you realize it's the greatest thing ever. Ever. He actually gets two costumes. Claire only gets one, but he gets the choice. James, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you just lock yourself in this room? You know what that
I just won't lock myself in the room and hide.
That's one way to beat the game. Just kidding, you'll never beat it. Yeah. I definitely try to keep it as unknown to him. Yeah, I try not to spoil it for him.
Unlike some people I could name.
It's just, I know when I played through this game blind, it was a wonderful experience and it was an absolute joy. And I wish I could go back at this point because it's great when you know the game like the back of your hand and you go into like optimization mode. The game really opens up after that. But then you start to run out of Resident Evils where you're going to get that feeling in, you know? Play Resident Evil 1 for the first time, you get that feeling and it's great, and then you go into optimization mode, and then the game changes. It's no longer tense, no longer scary, it's really comfy actually. Comfy to play over and over again and just try to get a better time on it. And And so you lose a bit of what makes it special on replays. Resident Evil 2 stays fresh for a while because of the 4 different routes. But once it's over, man, it's over. You go to Resident Evil 3 and you get that kick again, but it's shorter than last time. You know? You figure everything out even quicker than you did in 2. And it just keeps happening, James. It keeps happening until you're out. You have no more Resident Evils. Then you gotta move on to friggin' Alone in the Dark, New Nightmare, Cold Fear, Silent Hill. Silent Hill's great for the first 4 games. And then, what do you do after Silent Hill, James? What do you do? I mean, you could play, like, Deep Fear, I guess. If you really want. If you really need survival horror, you can play that, James.
I don't know anything about Deep Fear.
It's not the same. You start running out. You start playing, like, Parasite Eve, and you're like, oh my god, this is almost kind of like what I wanted. Play, like, Illbleed, and you're like, this isn't even close, but I need something.
You need to turn it on. Otherwise it wouldn't be working.
Maybe it isn't. I literally posted
Is my TV ticking like a bomb?
a little bit.
That it's on.
I wasn't aware your team was not
Give you food.
Oh.
Sit down in your thinking chair and think. We can do anything that you wanna do. It's a good thing you have such compassionate viewers, because I would not tell you anything.
More like bored.
There's boredom. There's boredom. James, you gotta read. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You gotta read what it says. Don't just skip it, okay? When you hit A and some text pops up, read it. Please read it. Read it. I know you have problems.
All right.
Just read it. Look, see. What do you see here? What clues does this give you? There you go. It's a fireplace. You know what goes in a fireplace? Fire. That is the
I was gonna say because it's an oil painting, but
well, that is actually kind of irrelevant, but I don't know. Maybe oil does that. Oil paints. I mean, it's not even that hot. It's like that.
powers combined.
You cannot. Did you go in the room past the zombie that was on fire whose arm you ripped off?
I didn't know there was a room past that.
No. I know what I'm talking about. I'm smart as hell. Sorry, you guys had to see that.
Am I going the right way? Because I feel like I'm not.
That's a great question.
I'm not, am I?
There's more than one way to skin a cat. And also get around this police station. There's at least 2 routes through the whole thing.
It takes me a It takes me a while to become acclimated to an area, especially now.
I mean, that's
so different looking.
Yeah, that's part of the charm. When you get into a new area and you're kind of slowly creeping through it because you don't know what to expect. And then when you're sure it's fine, then it's just your bitch. It's like Luigi's Mansion. I didn't even know there was an herb. I didn't even see that last time. There's just an herb there. I don't even remember that being there in the Dreamcast version.
Oh shit, wait. I have a thing for this. I think so.
It can't be activated since the cord is cut. See, if you read,
you're right.
And you think, cord is cut. I need cord.
I think it'd just be broken. Just be like, well.
Okay, and
wait.
you know what? What? Oh, look at that.
The police memorandum
Yep.
that I could not see before.
is a memorandum, and there is something important in it. I will not spoil it, because you're going to have to read.
Read it out loud.
Don't read it out loud. The viewers can read.
I usually watch it.
I always hate when streamers read out loud, because it's like, alright, buddy. Wow, they changed the password.
4542.
That is not the usual password. It's usually 2222.
What is it?
4542.
Wow.
Am I right? I can't even remember.
Why would it change that? And it doesn't change like every game.
No, it only does it in 3.
Yeah, you're right. It's the N64. Nintendo 64. I feel like I should go up this ladder.
Maybe. You want a big shot?
I feel like that's the way towards the.
He doesn't even know where the correlation
Oh my god, Reese.
goes. Hey, calm down. It's
Reed.
his first time.
Unlike you, I haven't watched this game. Been played fucking how many times?
She only watched me play for
No, I
4
only
times,
watched
3.
him play the first run-throughs of each scenario, and then you played
You saw me get the. Well, yeah, there's 4 scenarios, so 4. Leon A, Claire B, Claire A. Reshoot them.
Didn't you know that? I was like, oh, that was there. You're like, yes,
Because he hasn't seen it yet.
really?
I'm starving. Can one of you please order me on the stream? Just give me something.
I'm like 11 o'clock almost.
Figure it out. God, it's almost 11. Timer sure flies when you're walking down dark hallways.
Yeah, it does.
This is the most viewers you've ever had?
No.
Was he at 5 or 6?
He's got like 3. And our numbers is insane. It is insane.
Shit. I
What
fucked up. This was not the way to the fire.
Was it not?
Pretty sure that's the STARS office, right?
It says stars on it.
It says STARS right on
What
it.
did I tell you about reading, James? Gotta read to play these games.
You're right.
Based on old adventure games, we didn't have fancy graphics. Back in the days of Zork and other such text adventures, I'll admit I did not play a whole lot of text adventures.
Yeah.
Like Peasant Quest.
What kind of extensions do they have on Twitch now? I'm not in the fucking game.
Extension is. I don't know, there's something really charming about those loading screens. I really love the door open. Just wondering, you know, it gets the pallet pumping, you know, you go to enter a new room and you see the door slowly open, you're like, what am I gonna see? It's gonna be behind that door. And then it's just bullshit, and you're like, God damn, like this happens.
I don't want to be that way.
He'll make it one day, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Doing his best. Alright, we'll make one. That's you. You guys over there. Make one. Shut up. By the way, selling some SNES minis or something on eBay. You guys want to find out on that? James, have you ever been in a police station? Do you even know where you're going? first time, you wouldn't even be like in the police station at this point. Well, that's because I played it when I was younger, and a lot of it stuck with me. Well, there's also that because I guess I just made a lot more of the map memory.
I mean, you're more used to having to.
Yeah, I also came off hot off Resident Evil 1, so I was already acclimated to this. Basic adventure game logic. Where haven't you been? That's not where you want.
What do you mean?
You got 3 viewers on the back one. You got 5 there. In your bot.
So this is Twitch.
Okay.
This is YouTube, Twitch, and fucking whatever this is now. Smashcast.tv.
Isn't that Hitbox?
Yes.
Why are you on Hitbox? Are you streaming on
Why
Hitbox
not?
too?
Yes.
At the same time? It's got like 2 different sets of viewers?
It's on YouTube right now, live?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's
Where's the
the Hitbox chat, there's nobody on.
Oh, okay.
So there's no input because it's Hitbox and Hitbox is dead. But you know, maybe I'll just want to stream PM one day. You never know.
Why did Hitbox have to die?
I don't know.
You think people would be like, oh snap, Resident Evil on Hitbox? There's like 5 people in Hitbox. They'd be like, let's watch this cool game. But no, that doesn't happen. No. They're like, this isn't Smash Brothers. Why do they have 3 brand new Smash guys? You could just be a stream site that has a lot of Smash guys on it. You don't have to be the Smash website. Because then it just makes other people feel like, okay, I want to stream PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Where do I go? Obviously not Smashcast. You have to go to Twitch.
I don't know why it was rebranded.
I don't know. Maybe BG Bootcamp bought it or something. BG Bootcamp, if you're reading this,
They're not.
on some stenographer podcast, just know that you suck.
I don't think I'm big enough for somebody to go back.
One day you will be.
Subtitles.
And they'll be looking through your Twitch vids or VODs or whatever the hell the kids call them.
Showed on there.
And they'll be like,
It's on YouTube.
wow,
It's on
Resident Evil,
YouTube
let me
for
check
me.
this out, because BG Bootcamp loves Resident Evil, and they'll be like, god damn, he said we suck.
We should change.
Let's blackball him. Ban him from Smashcast. That we now own. They fucking wish. Oh man, James, you didn't use this fucking fight stick. Look at it over there.
I know.
I made this man a fight stick.
I've moved it around.
You know what he did with it?
You want
He did nothing.
to
I want you to shut up. I love you though. I hate this room. As much as I love you.
flip you off right now.
God.
I'm not getting paid.
Seriously, just like
I was not talking to you. We're not keeping shit.
I am.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing at the ending. Don't get excited. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is,
No, that's
Dusty.
not true.
It's already dusty. What is this?
My room's really dusty. But I did play with it recently because I was playing Pokken.
Yeah, why didn't you use your actual control, your freaking joystick for Pokken?
Why do you care?
So I gave it to you.
Shut the fuck up.
Because I can't use it on the Switch.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
You're supposed to get the thing for it.
I did get the thing for
There is
it.
no thing.
The board that was made before the Switch came out, so it couldn't conceivably work with the Switch. Also made before the PS4.
What?
People just call the Xbox One an Xbox. And they're like, dude, yeah, I got an Xbox. Oh snap, Xbox. Play Panzer Dragoon Origin? You're like, not good. Arcade edition. And it's just immoral. You sit there and you like get your hopes up like, oh man, this guy likes what I like.
No, he doesn't.
No, he likes some weird sect. It's like you're hanging out with your religious friends and you really want to talk to them about like Jesus and all that, and then you realize that your friends are Mormon. And so like you're kinda like the same, but you're really not. Like you can't really find anything to talk about. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. That's a pretty accurate way to describe it.
It's horrible. I always make the mistake of admitting I play video games at work. You should never do that. Like, whenever somebody comes up to you and asks if you play video games, don't ever say yes. No, just say like, what do you play? You know? And then, depending on their answer, you just say no. Oh, James.
Yes.
Did you see what that is coming through the wall? Right there. Coming through the wall. It's a helicopter on fire, right? Where have you seen that before, James?
Outside. Okay.
Just so we can get this fucking show on the road, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry it took me so long to get back here. I was walking around in circles for like 20 minutes. Like, where do I fucking go?
Never say you play video games. Don't do it. Yeah. Because like 9 out of 10 times, a guy will come up to you and say, bro, you play video games? And you'll be like, yeah, I play video games. And they'll be like, yeah, what do you play? And you'll be like, crazy shit like Ars Fatalis, or I'd be like, I play Resident Evil 3. Or I've been playing Jak and Daxter or something. And they'll be like, oh yeah, and they'll do that like fake, like, oh cool. Because they don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then you're like, what do you play? And they'll be like, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Battlefield, Madden.
So, like, not really doing it.
Unless it's a girl. If it's a girl, they'll be like Kingdom Hearts, Zelda. Yeah, right? Kingdom Hearts, Zelda, maybe Pokemon. Animal Crossing is a maybe. The Sims.
Literally had to be everything I played.
Because
Put Bree on
you're a
blast
shining
right now.
example of what.
No, Animal Crossing did not happen until him.
Well, you only played Kingdom Hearts 2, so that doesn't really count. Oh, you played Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories is the best Kingdom Hearts. It's also the only good Kingdom Hearts. If you disagree with me, you're wrong.
But I only like
Shut up!
Kingdom Hearts because it was Disney and I love Disney.
Supposed to be doing a favor.
Fair enough.
Go do a favor. Eventually, thanks.
I grew up with it, and I was a badass.
Just level up her starter.
No. I didn't keep them all on the same level.
No, if they make it.
Yeah, starter was usually level like 60 something, and then
James, what the fuck?
under that.
Did I fuck up?
You know what you found in here? Zombies. But you know what else you found in here? The valve handle.
Right.
I don't know what a valve handle is. It's about
Valve.
anything comes out of valves. Don't waste your ammo. I can't do anything in this room.
I can kill zombies.
Then you waste your damn ammo, which normally isn't a problem in this game, but yeah, I'm making a strong case for ammo conservation right now. Come on. You think we need to go back down there? Alright, you see this flaming helicopter? Alright, why don't we just look around, just inspect the place. Where have you not been? Don't run into the fire. Don't run into the fire.
I don't know.
Chance, please, just keep looking around.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the big gaping hole in the fence. There you go. What's that? What's it say on it? What's it say? A water pressure valve. What is it missing? It's missing the handle. I can't keep bailing you out like this.
I saw the fucking thing on the roof and I was like, oh!
Well, it's out.
Wow.
Yep, never
You
mind.
learned how to put out fire.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
Lesson. Putting out fire.
Put this over here. Friggin' what?
Fucking hurts my ears whenever that thing moves even slightly. Please unplug that.
Why? Why is it like this?
I don't know.
Why is it like this? Anyway.
It's complete wreck.
This game's genius.
Okay.
It's brilliant.
Now I can go back through.
We've solved 2, 3. Puzzle for every hour. You gotta get away from the birds. Alfred Hitchcock made a movie about this. You also went right back to where you were. You went right back to the helicopter. You fool. This is why I use tank controls, because then you never get disoriented.
I'm just gonna have to learn.
Yes.
That is good stuff. Everyone's like, God, I wish this game didn't have tank controls until they actually go on and do it. And they're like, what was I doing? I was a fool. I should have just manned up. Did it the way that thousands of 12-year-olds, maybe millions of 12-year-olds did. This did sell a couple million copies, if I do recall, which was a big deal. Back in those days, Resident Evil 1 and 2, selling millions. This was one of Capcom's biggest franchises. Bigger than Street Fighter, I believe. Oh man. Don't forget to do the monster mash. Oh yeah, the other key was right there the whole time. There you go, buddy. He's asking for virgin hearts. I guess these gems represent that. But how do we know they weren't lying about me?
We don't.
We're just lucky it worked. King plug. Also a dumb idiot who's amazing, and I love you.
Alright.
You still have that friggin' original key?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Check shit, man.
Melissa, hurry. Just go here. And you don't need another one, but smart decision.
God, I can't fucking organize my inventory.
Huh? There's like one item in Resident Evil 1. Now, Resident Evil 1, you can't discard the credits. But Resident Evil 2, I believe every item that you can use can be discarded when it's no longer used. I believe. Oh man,
I feel like such a fool for taking so long to realize the fucking graphics were fucked.
You should.
I mean, $1,000. You looked at the monitor, it was like so dark, and you're just like, no, I don't care.
I forgot about that setting change because I haven't had to mess with it. Yeah. There's no original Xbox. You never brought component cables, that's right.
I tried. Component cables I ever had. They don't really work, so I have to get new ones. I gotta get new ones. I think I'll just.
Is there an HDMI mod for Xbox?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't have the first clue.
I mean, the Xbox is very moddable, but I don't really like fucking around with that.
That's, yeah.
I play on a CRT, so I find the benefits of CRTs outweigh the benefits of HDMI for me on older games because of the subtle anti-aliasing effect.
That's true.
The dithering, the phosphor glow really help.
Dithering is really bad on the N64.
Yeah.
And the anti-aliasing is bad too.
It is bad. Well, I mean,
This thing's just a mess.
the anti-aliasing effect of the TV is great, but the
Yes.
anti-aliasing effect of the system itself is really bad. Don't know why they decided to implement that when CRT was still the standard, I believe.
Yeah. And this console's only capable of 480 on like max
Yeah,
480i, but most things are 240.
I guess they're really just pushing, like, oh, look how smooth it looks, you know? They had to have some edge over the PlayStation, but if they didn't include that stupid anti-aliasing effect, which didn't really matter to begin with, they probably could have pumped out more, you know, just like 100% more graphical capability besides textures.
Oh god. After a while, oh, this is bad. It's bad.
This is what bad day. Bad day LA.
Here's the knife. Oh no, it's over, man.
There you go, guys. Death number 3, I think. Shut up! Being so mean. Just stop being mean. It's his first time playing classic, right? He played Remake and that had Quick Evil. And it also had those, like, defense items. This game was less forgiving. Actually, Remake is, like, harder than this game, I think. This is one of the easier Resident Evils, to be honest. I feel like Resident Evil 2 was the easiest on first playthroughs. On repeat playthroughs, 1 is probably the hardest. 3 is the hardest, no doubt. And
That room was bad news.
Remake is pretty hard. Pretty damn hard, that's hard to say. Yeah, that room is bad news. I wouldn't go in there with a shot. But I wasn't about to tell you that.
I mean, if I had bullets, but...
You just say.
Yeah, I just saved.
good that I won't get to play tonight because I didn't practice at all.
I won't get to play
this game.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna you're not gonna be.
Let's be honest.
My first playthrough took me like what, 6 hours? Just one's like 5 hours. My first playthrough.
It was like 5.5. It was under. We thought it was 6 minutes. I don't know. Check Discord. You were in Discord.
Doesn't matter, Bree. The point is that his time is gonna be like more than 5 hours, so we don't need to worry. There you go, buddy. Cord.
Cool.
Ted Cord.
He was the Blue Beetle.
He was the Blue Beetle. Congrats.
I too watched Young Justice and other things.
You watched that Blue Beetle.
Well, yeah, they mentioned Ted Cord, though.
Yeah, they did mention that. The Rook.
Oh my god! Get fucking out of here.
Oh, I love it. You just like, I don't know, does the rumble pack go off on your controller, buddy?
Doesn't, I don't have one.
I know, but I just saw it vibrate. What? Yeah, he broke through the window. Lickers. I was waiting for that. That was funny.
What was etched into that door, James?
He didn't read.
Something that I don't have. Oh! Bye.
Read shit.
He was nice enough to wait for you.
He was.
And then he tried to leave and he was like, no, wait!
Club.
I just made tea.
Club.
Don't have a club. Alright, but now you remember that that is the club door.
I'm not gonna remember that.
That is the club. Where it is going down. Oh man, that is priceless. Yeah, that is probably the main reason I wanted you to play this game, because I can't remember how I felt the first time I saw it. No doubt terrified, but seeing other people get terrified by it, I can live vicariously through it.
You know what always fucking gets me? The fucking T-Rex in Dino Crisis.
That one is so scary. I know when I played Dino Crisis, it scared you like 3 times in the same room.
I was never ready. I knew it was coming every time, but I was never ready. Don't they like change up the timing on you?
Oh yeah, if you go around the other way, then like he doesn't show up initially, and you're like, what the hell? So
you like fuck around in the room, and then it just
and then he shows up.
Smash.
Yeah, I don't know if it's random timing or if it's really if you go right or left, it changes the timing. But we couldn't get the Tyrannosaurus and Dino Crisis to pop out at one time, so we were just like, oh, I guess it just doesn't happen. And then I just dicked around in the office, picked up everything, and then I go to leave, and then he popped out just when we thought we were safe. And he lost his shit for a 3rd time. That was funny as hell. Jump scares are great when used correctly.
I'm a jumping motherfucker, so...
Uh-oh. PG Bootcamp at live. Probably saw what we were saying.
Probably not.
Saw what we were saying, they're like, I'm gonna prove this guy wrong. We're great. We're probably streaming Resident Evil right now. Oh man. We got a viewer from that. Terror in his eyes. Somebody saw that thumbnail and was like, I need to see this guy. It's a shame we're not like PewDiePie streamer guys. We would have like 1,000 viewers right now just yelling. Oh, there's zombie hands coming out! Oh! Play our games a little closer to our chest. We're the sincere gaming channel that streams once every blue moon. Keep telling this guy.
Kind of.
He needs YouTube highlight reels. He ignores me, man. I know we need it. You need YouTube. That is how you get viewers, not these guys. This is your like, you pick up 1 or 2 guys bored scrolling down. You're not gonna get big with that. You need the YouTube.
I've come across multiple people just because I
YouTube. No offense to you guys, but I know you'd appreciate highlight reels, right? Highlight reels are the way to go.
There's a fucking... I can make a compilation of me dying to a Lionel.
Oh my god, I really wish we didn't lose the obscure footage. Because we could have made a compilation of like dying in the credits and the credits. That was the best gag that has ever happened. It's gone. It's gone forever.
I didn't
Obscure was fun.
I'll play it again.
Freaking love Obscure.
Yes, we've been talking about playing it again.
Play the credits. It's funny because you have to go to the main menu. Like, we would die and it would boot us to the main menu and we'd select the credits and just jam to the credits for like 2 minutes straight. That was great.
Those credits are so jarring.
Oh my god, they're so upbeat. Like, Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan got together and was like, this game needs us. Should've put more ska.
No, instead they just had fucking creepy classical hymns in that credit.
Oh yeah, the like choir boys going off. I don't know, it was a weird choice.
I fucking loved it. Every time we died, it was just
jarring. Yeah, it's like crazy early 2000s like butt rock mixed in with choir.
Alright, this is yeah. I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah, I love survival horror. It's probably the best genre ever made. It's just unfortunate that for the most part you can only enjoy it by yourself. There is one game that has a special place in our heart for being a 2-player co-op. That is Obscure. If you haven't played it, get a friend, go play it.
Yeah.
Might not scare you, but you're gonna have a good time.
Don't play Obscure 2.
Don't play Obscure 2. Obscure 2 is probably like, I don't know, Obscure 1 is like, I'd say, the first Friday the 13th. Whereas, like, it's pretty cheesy and it's, like, silly, but, you know, there's good in there. There's a good movie underneath that. You can really enjoy it. And then Obscure 2 is like Jason X. Where, like, everything is just retarded. They stopped trying to have any kind of serious story. It was just Jason's in space killing holographic cheerleaders. And you're like, this is dumb. You're just watching this movie like, this is fucking stupid. That is what Obscure 2 was. It's just really fucking stupid.
The vagina monsters.
Oh my god.
Well, weren't those in 1? No.
They were not the same.
I think they were in 1, actually.
I don't know.
There was weird body horror monsters. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the plot of Obscure 2 is just kind of offensive. Like, the plot of 1 is pretty, like, you know, they're experimenting on students and this, like, weird plant virus that's supposed to create immortality actually goes haywire and starts turning everyone into these weird monsters. You know, that's a cool story, alright? You can get behind it, there's a mystery, you're learning stuff.
Getting out of here.
It's not really down to earth, but hey, it's believable enough when you're playing it. Then Obscure 2 is like, this guy you saved from the first game turns into the Incredible Hulk and rapes his sister and impregnates her, and she, like, or he tries to rape his sister. He wants to rape his sister. He doesn't get to do that. He rapes another girl and impregnates her full of spores.
It's all bad.
It is really bad. It is a really bad game, and the plot just, like, you can tell they didn't care. They were just like, alright, we're in college now, we're doing drugs, and, like, we're just gonna make it a silly-ass movie. That was in 1. That was in 1. Oh, it might have been Lockpicking 2. Yeah, I think there was a minigame. I don't remember. I honestly remember half of that game. And the only things I remember are every level, because you have to do them twice. That is the worst part of that game. It's like every single level you do with a character, and then it sends you right back to the beginning of it, and you have to do it with another character. And it's so stupid. It's just needless padding. Let's play Obscure 1. Great game. I think I should stream Cold Fear on here.
Cold Fear.
That is an Xbox. No. It is. Yeah. Okay. It is an Xbox survival horror game. I think it was also on PS2.
In the background. You're scared.
But you're on a boat.
More like I'm here and I'm like
just doing other things while Johnny's.
I don't even
more
know.
Like I'm at work. I'm not even home.
I don't even know where you are in the game right now. Like, I should have paid attention, but I'm lost.
I have to go back in that room that I was in.
Which one? With all the dudes?
Yeah. The dudes were there.
Dudes that you had to killed you? Dudes that killed you, and then you killed them?
And then I went
so
back.
awesome. Is this how the original is?
Yes.
I thought it came right in the middle.
No, look, I have some in my ottoman right behind you.
Dude, I had it in here. This isn't right. This shit ain't right.
The newer ones were more to the center, but the old ones.
This is a horrible idea. I guess because you're supposed to hold it like this. This was a bad controller. I love the NES. It was a great console, but this is a bad controller. Who thought a brick was a great idea? Right? It's not ergonomic. I guess ergonomics hadn't been invented yet, right? They didn't really take off until like they tried with Super Nintendo. Ah, no way, they had shit like Jaguar tried. It failed miserably, but it tried. The Genesis felt pretty good. Consoles from that era because I'm retarded. I'm a child. Saturn had great control. Just say that. That's when ergonomics came into play after the Super Nintendo. And this is a pretty good idea. This is slightly better. You know, curves to your hand. They were like, oh,
Yeah.
this makes sense. They were onto something. It curves. I can't even open it. This sucks. Can you open this?
No, they don't open.
This is where we just ramble because there's nothing to do. Oh, you met him again, right? He's gonna give you a big hug. Because he's so happy to see you. He's like, oh, hey, buddy, you made it. So he's also been holding his breath.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking turned purple all of a sudden.
He's just like, oh, hit him. You just missed him. You could have said hi to him, but it's so, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you can go in there. Can't carry any more items, dick. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do now? You still haven't got rid of that small key.
I don't know how.
You just gotta. Alright, you know there's a dresser outside of the library. That's the one you want to open. I know, but I'm sick of this fucking key. It's been in his inventory the whole game. And I know he's not gonna just put it away. Use the herbs. Don't listen to that. Don't ever use the herbs. Don't ever help yourself. Actually, you might have noticed, I don't know, you're in caution, your health is below 50%. You move slower. You're moving slower right now.
Oh.
That is wrong.
Is it? The wrong one.
Don't go down there. Go to the left.
Alright.
You gotta work.
I'm trying.
Door. This is one of the last times I'm going to because I need you to get this item. Because I actually beat this game like 4 times before I ever got this item. It was pretty sad. That door. And right out to that door to the left should be Joe's feet. Hey, buddy. Combine that with your H gun.
Oh.
Now you got a stock, and you have activated burst fire mode.
Shit.
So you can hit A on it and change it from burst fire back to regular. It's on. It says auto right now. It's just burst fire. And actually, it might be on second shot. Manual. I think that's a single shot, maybe. So you can do 3-shot burst, or you can do manual. The thing about 3-shot burst is I'm pretty sure it always knocks down zombies. I could be wrong about that, but it definitely has a really high success rate knocking down zombies, because usually you get like 2 shots. They stagger. And then if you shoot a zombie while he's staggering, he always falls. So if you get the 3-shot burst, just ba-ba-ba, they just fall. But it still kills in the same amount of hits. Yeah, I did not get that. One day I decided to see what was in that cabinet. This is special. Okay. Just thinking about how I kind of rehearsed my day but I did it at my pace, like to where like as soon as I explained something, I'd be like 3 rooms in. Like after I'm done explaining, I would explain something and then I'd be rooms ahead, and I'd explain another thing, rooms ahead.
Yeah, not. See, that's why I was wondering if you were gonna play, and then you're like, no, you're gonna play it, and I'm like, all right, if you're sure.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you to play blind. I think that's more valuable of an experience than
yeah.
I guess I'll just save some stuff when I play. Maybe I'll bone up on my Resident Evil 3 knowledge. Resident Evil 2 is very exciting. I still think Resident Evil 1, the original, is probably my favorite for replays, though. Because simply through your actions, things can go very different for you, so you can kind of try out different routes. And, I mean, it's a very simple layout, you know, once you know it, you can just go run through it in less than 2 hours, and it's just a really pleasant experience. The mansion is very comfortable and accommodating, and knowing where all the ammo is means you could never have to not kill everything. How you doing, Bree? Yeah, I don't remember what we were doing. What were we doing?
I just got that key.
Yeah, which freed up an inventory slot. Oh, wait, you just grabbed it?
Yeah.
From where? That is not what I need. From the cop area?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill unlocks something else. Ooh, tell you that. Remember some locked doors? They actually, if you look at the map, go down. Okay, never mind, the N64 version doesn't do this. Or you didn't find the map. Yeah, you didn't find the map. Well, if you find the map, the doors that you have, the doors that are locked will glow. You fell under the key.
Find the map.
No, it's fine, unlock doors. Go unlock doors that have been locked. He's going the right way. And you need to chill. Probably just have to go.
Don't serve breakfast either.
What? I thought I told them breakfast.
They don't serve it at late at night for whatever reason.
Oh. Because
But it's the morning. It's the AM.
AM. Really good game. Monsters. They still call them stream monsters. I don't know. They're not evolved. Damn it.
Some people do, maybe.
I don't know if the kids are You're so old. Back in my day, we watched Justin.tv. And Justin.tv was just an Asian kid with a camera on him who was documenting his entire life. And watching Justin.tv consisted of seeing a man get barred entry from many nightclubs because they don't like cameras, seeing him turn his camera up whenever he had to poo, and also seeing him sleep for like 10 hours a day, because that's what Justin did. That was Justin.tv. And then eventually he decided that was really stupid. So he decided to relaunch it as a streaming platform so anyone could stream. And then eventually they realized that video games were the only thing worth streaming. So Justin shut down, and now we have Twitch.
I mean, Twitch is not only for video games.
I know, and they decided, wait, video games weren't the only thing that were good, we're stupid. So then they started bending their own rules, like, alright, we can have, like, social eating, retarded stuff like that.
IRL.
And news.
Creative is... I don't know
See,
if there's any rules for creative now, but creative, from what I understand, you can basically get away with doing whatever the fuck you want.
But what blows me away is that Justin TV, before it dropped to Justin and went straight Twitch, had a creative section.
Oh no.
Like, it was basically the same thing, it was just that...
I've been going in circles.
You have been going in circles. But Justin TV had everything Twitch had. It was literally the same kind of program. Twitch just had a slightly different front end and was video games only, and they dropped Justin completely. And now that Justin's gone for years, they start branching back into miscellaneous things, so I'm really confused. Although I think that Twitch got as popular as it did because it catered specifically for the high-paced, fast-paced world of video games. Lower latency, more stable frame rates, all of that junk, higher quality. Although when I watched Twitch when it first came out, dude, let me just tell you that when 720p came out, alright? When people started doing that on their major streams, I would have to watch fighting game tournaments at like 240 or 360. Which would be like poverty streams today. They call those poverty streams, but that's what we did. We just watched 360p, 240p. We liked it. And we went to fucking school uphill in the snow both ways. And we liked it, okay? Justin was a fucking genius. That dude is so rich out of his mind. Like, he sold his companies for like millions. Could happen to you if you have a good idea. You just gotta be an Asian college student. Just stream your life, and then eventually you'll actually come up with a good idea while streaming your life.
Yes, here we go.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that plank that you passed, and one of those screens says Red Rum on it, which would obviously be a Shining reference.
Shit, this is a hard.
Yeah, dude. Well, you're gonna pass it again. Did you really just go back in that room? You know what's in that room.
Do I?
You know what's in that room, dude.
Oh boy.
Alright, this board coming up. Hold on, no wait. Keep going. Right there. I'm pretty sure that says Red Rum, but I could be wrong. What the backwards are and everything. Because in the movie, Red Rum was spelled with one R backwards in the middle. Obviously to lead the viewer to read it backwards, which was murder. Well, and then they actually just gave it away. They did the mirror scene where you just see it says murder, and you're like, oh, that's what it says. Instead of finding it out for yourself. With the clever reversed R, which I thought they were going for. That's a good reference. I'm eagerly awaiting Resident Evil that has the elevator of blood from other Stephen King novels.
It was Stephen King, I think.
Was it Stephen King, The Shining? I feel like The Shining's a little too good for Stephen King. I'm sorry. Dad's birthday is tomorrow. My dad's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't even fucking know. Yep. She just texted me today, telling me. How are we going to get him something? James, I can't go on the internet here. I don't know why. It says no. It's just saying.
What are you trying to connect to?
3G.
Don't do that. Connect to my Wi-Fi.
Your Wi-Fi is gross. It's got grease all over it. They said there, where probably like 17 seconds ago. Where the hell you were?
Here.
Oh, you're here. Yeah. All right, you got it. God, even I'm not paying attention. I was so hyped for this. All right, let's see what we got. We got herbs. We got herbs. Yeah, you do. You're still in caution, buddy.
I think I'll have another then.
You're not pulling your weight for me. We talked about this. Let's see, The Shining. Stanley Kubrick was the director. The film is based on Stephen King's. Oh my god. Good job, Stephen King. Alright, I know you more for the Langoliers and the Tommyknockers and It, but you really knocked it out of the park with The Shining. Good job, buddy. Stephen King's watching this. Is he dead yet? Did he die? I don't remember. There's so many questions in my life. I don't get out of that. Stephen King.
He's not dead.
Okay, he's not dead. Good. I'm so glad he's not dead. Have you ever seen Half in the Bag? My Red Letter.
No.
They were reviewing it. Before they did that, they kind of reviewed the old one. They tore that movie apart. Shame, because I love it. And they said that the only reason it was beloved is because the people were kids when they first saw it. It's all nostalgia, but it's like... I didn't actually see it when I was a kid. I saw it when I was a little older. It might still be nostalgia, but I feel like that movie was
Oh my god.
You were really hurting right now, buddy.
Why would I know that?
Because you were in Resident Evil. Are you out of pistol?
Yes. I used my purse.
Look away for like 1 hour, and you've done all this. Alright. Oh, there's the red suspicion. I know exactly what you're hearing, and it's as freaky as it seems to be. Oh, good lord.
Oh no!
You idiot! You just need to get out. Oh, dogs, oh my lord.
This is going bad.
It's going as well as I expected, right? No, go back. Fuck it. I guess you didn't mash A hard enough. No, not that way. It's not a dead end. I mean, there's a lot of blood in the way, granted, but you're standing right on top of the manhole. There you go. If you had tank controls on, that would not have happened. to see a grown man cry? It'll happen tonight.
This is bad.
It is pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, you take the good, you take the bad, take them all there you have. Okay.
Yeah.
The facts of life.
There's nothing proven in here.
Yeah, there's not. Did you use all your increments?
Yes.
James, this is bad. We've talked about this. The main bullet point. Well, I do too. Leon S. Kennedy is. Well, I can't really say the man is. He certainly is a man. He's pretty effeminate in comparison to Barry Burton or Chris, but he definitely.
It's pretty bad.
Resource management was the first thing I said about survival horror, and you've clearly not taken that to heart.
It's because of a fuck up.
Well, we're all fuck ups at some genre. Like me, I'm really bad at Tetris Attack, but I can play Puyo Pop. And Bree, well, she can't even begin to play mouse and keyboard games. She can play Parappa the Rapper. Anyway, if you like Leon Scott Kennedy, check out his lesser-known Game Boy Color game, Resident Evil Gaiden. Certainly a trip, and it also stars Barry Burton. So,
Somehow.
yeah, play it out. Yeah, play that game. Resident Evil
Those
Gaiden.
two wound up in a game.
I'm here to spread the word about the Game Boy Color game. Because a lot of people think Game Boy Resident Evil. You mean like that unreleased port? No, buddy. Gaiden. Resident Evil Gaiden. It came out and it was something. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6 all had playable Leon Scott Kennedy. As well as Mercenaries 3D, maybe? And the animated movies, Degeneration. That is the main Leon film. Degeneration? They don't work.
It's like computer animated, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if that was the title of it. Sometimes you have the titles mixed up with the live action one.
I don't know. How
Which
about
is
that
a
recent
damn shame.
movie?
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but
The new animated one or the new live action?
the new animated one.
Yeah. It has older Rebecca Chambers in it, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. But I was hoping we could have like a movie night
For that,
and watch all the animated Resident Evils.
I'd be down. I have mixed feelings about them though.
I mean, they're not great, but they're better than live action.
I mean, my mixed feelings come from the fact that they were done in Japanese
Oh, yeah.
natively.
The dubbing is weird, but
That just throws me.
it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it'd have to be done in Japanese first because it's a movie. But you know, Resident Evil had the long tradition of being made in Japan, but having English voice acting
Yeah.
as the base, and not actually having Japanese voice acting at all. So it is kind of odd to see that the movies did not follow that trend. I am so hungry. Oh my lord.
Oh shit, it's this chick.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in a cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside.
Yeah, here's Ada Wong. Here's your supporting character.
If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand
like
here, will
Resident
you?
Evil 1, the different rounds actually have different supporting characters. A lot of fun to be had here. I feel like my stomach acid is just eating me lining up this time.
I don't think that happens though.
I think it actually does. I read somewhere.
I mean, it can happen, but it's not normal for it to happen.
Michelle Obama. Try to spread the word. She was killed. Replaced with bodybuilder.
Is that what happened? Cool.
Ada, wait!
Yeah, the sound design for this game is great. The voice acting, your mileage varies. The art style. Just the atmosphere they created is so good. Every piece of this game is put together so masterfully. It was really fun to do. I really hope that the remake does it justice. Which, by the way, Capcom has been saying they're working on a Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Release date, not known. Does this count as social media?
Possibly.
Yeah, pretzel free. She hates me.
I'm getting tired.
Well, yeah. Better go find some ink ribbons then.
Right. More pistol ammo.
It feels like a 10-second delay. James, it said that the lock is open. Please read.
Okay, but...
There you go.
Oh.
She already unlocked it. She won't.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now! What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you?
You know, Bree didn't
What
get
did you
this
tell
earlier,
them?
But I was talking about I was talking about
And who the heck are
time
you?
we spent at the Ritz-Carlton.
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago.
It's fine.
I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
The person really likes Leon Kennedy. Leon.
I have it right here, officer.
Kennedy.
But I'm not about to leave this cell.
Leonidas S. Kennediferous.
Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
So yeah, this man is the greatest idea ever. Just lock yourself in prison. And wait it out, you know. The problem though is that this isn't your average zombie outbreak. This is your crazy bullshit umbrella zombie outbreak. So you're gonna have shit like lickers or we'll just lick at you through the bars. Really suggestive way.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Probably can't kill you. I'll tell you how good you look in prison. It's rough, man.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Shit. Hopefully by that time I'll be at least semi-competent.
Lucky you. You got
Oh.
ink ribbons, buddy. Just bit my lip.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
I have work in the morning.
Well, guys,
Unfortunately.
I'll see you when I'm not late next time. And maybe we'll get some more of this
Yeah, this is fun.
spooky survival action. It is October. It is the season.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't work too many Sundays.
Join us for the thrilling conclusion of the first chapter of Resident Evil 2.